Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited. Today I'm going to be reviewing Colourpop Cosmetics Hocus Pocus Collection. So, you guys, so I filmed this video already. However, this video I just was not happy with, and if I'm not happy with something, I will not put it out because it's YouTube. And with all the work that goes into it, I don't want to like delete something and, you know, put it up just to put it up because that's just not who I am. So, anywho, I'm redoing this video today, and I figured first what I was doing was gonna kind of talk about the whole collection while I did a look. However, I take way too long and I talk, so like multitasking for me for that was just crazy. And once I saw the footage, I didn't like it, so I figured, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and redo the video, and so here we are. So let's get into this Hocus Pocus collection. I know I'm late. I know the video, there's like tons of videos right now about the collection and things like that. However, again, I wanted to have it the way I wanted it, and not do a look while reviewing the product, just because to me it didn't work out that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into just my whole experience with this whole Hocus Pocus collection from Colourpop. Okay, so I was one of the lucky ones that got the whole collection. Now, I went through a lot to get the whole collection because it was just a crazy experience. I feel like a lot of people are gonna agree to that just because of the fact that it was so much. So originally, Colourpop was supposed to launch this on a certain date. Pretty much the website crashed. Everyone was going ballistic. Then they also did Pacific Standard Time, which is more in California because their headquarters is in California. But there was people like, you know, in New York or whichever that took their lunch break, and they were like, hey, like, why isn't the collection on the website? Like, I'm on my lunch break. Like, what's going on? And people were pissed. I mean, people were like crazy pissed. So that's kind of like what initially happened. Then the website crashed and Colourpop was like, hey, we're going to go ahead and launch it tomorrow at noon or whichever. And so people were like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. So how I got the collection. Now, I don't know if Colourpop does this all the time because I know there's a lot of people that are really pissed and upset because they didn't get it. I understand, it's frustrating. But what what I will tell you is a little tip. So because everyone is on their phones and they're able to just swipe up when you're on Instagram, because that's like the easiest thing, right? I actually had my laptop and my phone both at the same time. And during that time, I went on my laptop, went to Colourpop Cosmetics, and it was right there. I bought everything. Like, I was able to just get it all. But it was like 3 minutes before it launched on like the actual phone. So maybe it's just different traffic. I don't really know, but that's how I was able to do it. So I saw today, I'm like, let's see. I did see today that they're coming out with another collection. And this time it's supposed to be something with Disney Plus, a show on Disney Plus. And everyone's saying it's Baby Yoda. So that is going to be crazy because everyone loves Baby Yoda. He's so cute anyway. That's one of my, I love that show, by the way, too. So a tip for next time, make sure you guys have like a laptop, computer, whichever, because I feel like the traffic will be less if you are, you know, on the lookout for a new collection and you're like, I need to have it. It's a collector's item. Definitely. So I'm going to go ahead and get into a couple of the products that are in the launch. So what really caught my eye with all of this whole collection is these amazing glitter obsessed glitter gels. You guys, these, if I can get it with my nails. Okay. You guys, these are amazing, okay? This is what really, really caught my eye, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I really, really need this. And the cool thing about this is that all the packaging, everything from like the inside of the box has detail. I mean, amazing, amazing detail. The outside has detail. So I really feel like Colourpop went in on the packaging, on the theme, and to me that was a plus. Let's see. So I went ahead and in the collection you get two of these glitter gels. So this one is going to go ahead and be Another Glorious Morning. Hopefully I can take this off. There we go. So there's that one. That one's really pretty. Now you guys, I would swatch this, but it's really, really hard to get off. I mean, once it's on, it is on. So, and another thing about these, I did do an eye look for Instagram with it. I think it was with Amok. This one right here, it tends to kind of, I mean, you have to just, a little goes a long way with this product because it does stay. And I mean, it really, really stays. But the only thing is, from what I understand, these are more for like hair and body. They're not meant to be on the eye area. So if you have really, really sensitive eyes like me, I wouldn't recommend them, especially because it does say on Colourpop's website that these are recommended just for hair and body. So it doesn't say anything about eyes, but a lot of people do put them on. Just make sure you're careful with taking them off. So those were in the collection. And then the next thing was obviously the palette. Everyone loves this. And again, right here, you guys, I mean, the packaging is so cute. The colors definitely fall palette. You have a lot of like more kind of like cooler tones. These greens are amazing right here. And then a lot of some mattes and some shimmers. So that was a plus for me. And then on the back is really cute. It has like little witch pots and it says exactly what colors are which. So this is the Gather Round Sisters palette. So I actually liked these. I felt like they were very pigmented. However, when I went to go ahead and do like Dead Man's Toe on an eye look that I was doing, that was kind of like, it didn't really blend that well. Now the other mattes that were in here, like Come Little Children, especially Hello Salem, I loved that. That blended amazing. But the other ones, I don't know. It was kind of like, it was a little bit harder to blend. So that was just like, I'm being honest about it. It was, if you're more like, really meticulous about your makeup and your palettes, I'm being honest that it was a little bit harder to blend. And I actually use, all the time, I use P. Louise, P. Louise base, Rumor 1, every day. Like, every day. And this is the best base there is for eyes. So I was a little shocked that it kind of didn't really blend. So that was it for me. But do I love the palette? Yeah, I do. I feel like it was really cute. I feel like it was themed out amazingly. The packaging was really cute. This right here, when you feel it, it's not flat. It kind of bubbles up a little bit, so you can kind of feel. And it's very smooth. So I mean, I just like attention to detail, so I'm really crazy about packaging and kind of what goes into a whole collection. So especially if you're collecting, like if you, I see a lot of people on Instagram that I even follow this page that's like a Hocus Pocus collection page. And like, if it's a collector's item, this is definitely good for what they did. So amazing. Let's see. Okay, now we're gonna move on to lashes. So these lashes, there was 3 in the collection. There was Clever Witch, which is supposed to be Mary. There was Bow Switch, which this is supposed to be Winnie. And of course my favorite, Flirty Witch, which this is supposed to be Sarah. So, I mean, the packaging, it's pretty heavy. I don't know if there's a magnet in here, but it kind of snaps. But I mean, again, detail, you guys. Like, look at all this detail that's in here. It's amazing. So when I went ahead and took out these lashes, I'm gonna be honest, they are, if you're a gal that like loves dramatic lashes, like Lily lashes, these aren't gonna be for you. If you like Ardell's, these are gonna be for you. Like wispy lashes, these are for you, definitely. But if you're like, you like a lot of lash and a lot of glam, you're not going to really like these. I kind of do both, so I mean, I like them, these ones that are in here. However, I did have an issue when I took them out. So I think it was this one. Yeah, it was. Okay. So when I took these out for a look, I rolled them out like this. I took them out. And when I took them out, it broke. Like, I'm sure people have had that happen to them. So, yeah, it broke. And I was like, oh my gosh, shit. Like, that sucks. Luckily, I was able to fix it. So, I mean, but it did tear apart. And I'm like, oh my gosh. But I just tapped it back together, put a little bit of eyelash glue and popped it on. Once you take them out, you just have to be a little bit careful. They do have like this little ribbon thing that's supposed to, you know, make it easier for it to come out or whichever. But in my case, it was kind of folded like this where I couldn't really get it. So, yeah. These ones, I feel like Clever Witch, they're really, really tiny. Honestly, like when I look at them, they could even be like bottom lashes. Like they're so tiny. So I really didn't have any use for them because I don't wear that tiny of lashes. But again, these are collector's items, so I had to have them. Let's see. And then Boss Witch, I felt like these ones were decent. The cool thing about them, they're kind of like a little bit of an ombre lash, I guess you could say. So towards the end, they get a little bit thicker. So I don't know if you guys are able to see that. There you go. But for the most part, like lashes, you know, cute packaging. I love the packaging, but and even like the colors, look at that. Super cool. Alrighty, so we went over these guys, the glitter gels, the palette, and then the lashes, and now we have the lips. So every one of the characters obviously gets their own lip palette. So here's Winnie, which is going to be I Put a Spell on You. That's hers, so we'll go do that. Again, cute, like, hello, so cute. And it actually has, like, in the box where you put it, like, kind of an opening where the lip liner would be, like, right here. So that was a plus for me, too, because it doesn't, like, just, you know, go all over the place. So this one, I'm going to swatch on my arm, guys. It's getting cold now in California, so I'm wearing a long sleeve. So this red right here, I feel like it's more of like a, say like kind of like a orangish red. You guys can see that. And then super cute. It's definitely really, really good quality. Really good quality. And it's all decorated on the outside. And then when you go, I'm going to just go all the way up, but you can kind of see there's like little spiders on the actual lipstick. Super cute. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch that too. So you guys can kind of see that it is more of like a true red. Perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to Mary, which is going to be I Smell Children. Now, as I'm going through these, when I did look at them, I did say, like, that's a lot of red, which I don't wear that much red. Like, I love nudes. That's kind of my thing. I'll wear red here and there, but, I mean, it really just depends. I just feel like it's a lot when you wear red. Not that I don't love red. I love red. However, for me, it's not convenient, I guess you could say. All right, so this is going to be Mary. And this is the lip liner Simpster Ladies. And I would say that these lip liners are pretty creamy. So as you can see, it's a little bit more of a darker. Cute again, so cute. They definitely are two different reds. So if someone's like, oh my gosh, they look the exact same, they totally don't. Because the lip liner as well is a little bit darker than the actual lipstick. I feel like if you have a lot of reds at home, this definitely, you know, will add to your collection. But every red in this collection is definitely different and it's not the same. I know it probably looks the same on camera, but it's definitely not. So I'll do a close-up of this for you guys. But you can kind of see, because sometimes, you know, reds are a little bit more blue or like more pink tone. So it really just depends on I guess, the eye that's looking at them. Okay, so I went ahead and did that one. And my last one is going to be I Am Beautiful. And that's going to be Sarah. And this one's called Lucky Rat Tail. Oh my gosh, so funny. Whew. Okay, well, see, that's why it has a little compartment and will not come out, which I love. But when you have acrylics, not cool. Okay, so this one's supposed to be a little bit of a darker red. Good. Okay, so definitely like more of a burgundy color right there. And then also darker red, like more of like a wine. They are pretty smooth, just even as I'm swatching. I actually did put one on. It did last, but it's more of like a satin. It's not like a full-on matte, like a, you know, like a retro matte from Matte Cosmetics. It's more like, it still has, it's not as dry, I guess you could say. But those are the colors right there from the collection. And okay, so my thoughts on this. Now, I feel, my opinion, I like the whole red concept, but I feel like it would have been better if Sarah had a darker, like really, really dark plum. I don't know if you agree. If you agree, put it in the comments below. But that's what I felt. I felt like she should have done something a little bit more really, really vampy, really darker. Because, I don't know, that's when I think of Sarah, that's what I think of. Obviously, Winnie, I think that was amazing because, you know, she wears red. She's known for red. Mary, I think Mary maybe have been like I feel like maybe like a little bit more of like a plummy, like a light plum maybe. Something similar. I mean, I guess they did okay with Mary. But Sarah needed to be darker. Sarah is the sexy one. She needed to be with that vampy lip. I'm just saying. But I do like the color because I did wear it and it's pretty. So those are the 3 lips. And then we go on to eyeliners, which I love these. I already opened them. Let's see. So this one is going to go ahead and be Trick or Treat. And it's more like a purple. So I'm going to just go and swatch it on the back of my hand because my whole arm is weird right now. I'm going to go and swatch it. And they're very creamy as well. I would say they're a little iridescent as well. They're not really matte, they're more shimmery. You can kind of see. Perfect. This one I feel like is really pretty if you have brown eyes like myself. These are fake, they're contacts. This one is called Sisters. This one I didn't open, so I didn't really know. And this one is going to be like a red. So go ahead and put that. So that's kind of cool. I feel like this collection had definitely a lot of red in it. And this one is Black Flame Candle, which I'm obsessed with this eyeliner because I love it. I don't have it on today. This one is actually on my eyes. Is going to be Electric Soul from Dominique Cosmetics. And this just reminds me of like a little beetle. I love it so much. So I just popping it in like the inner corner of your eye just makes everything. So this one's Black Flame Candle. Go ahead and swatch this. I've already used this plenty of times. And they're very creamy. The cool thing is you don't have to sharpen them. They're retractable, which I love. I do like pencil eyeliners just because like I love to smudge out the bottom of my lashes, my lash line. So I feel like it works really good. Like I use Everyday Dark Room from Morphe. This pencil right here, this little guy. I love it. That one is amazing. So you guys are looking for an eyeliner that you want to smudge, that is, I definitely recommend it. I think it's like $7 or $8 at Morphe. I could be wrong, I don't know, but it's pretty cheap and it works, so it's really good. Anywho, back to the Hocus Pocus collection. Okay, my thoughts. Now, I've seen a million comments, petitions out there, all kinds of stuff regarding stock issues, the same collections that Colourpop's rolling out, people that are upset that they didn't have enough on hand. I get it. Totally get it. How do I feel about it? Well, I mean, I worked at MAC Cosmetics for like 12 years. So being on the other side of, like, you know, employed with a company that deals with that sort of thing, yes, I understand it's unfair, but it's limited edition for a reason. So, you know, those are the people that like have to set their alarms that, like, you know, and it sucks, but I mean, everyone wants it, but that's the whole reason why it's limited edition. If they carried it all the time, there would be no hype. So I see it on a business, like a business perspective, and then I see it on the customers too. Customers, okay, if Colourpop has, let's just see, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up right now on Instagram. Colourpop has 9.7 million followers. 9.7 million followers. I don't know specifically how many palettes they had on hand, but if you have that many and you know it's a collection, definitely order more. Order more than expected. So I do feel, you know, I get both sides on this whole situation. But, you know, and the other thing is I see that this whole collection is on, you know, eBay, OfferUp, like all these crazy sites, right? I mean, this palette alone, I think I saw the palette on eBay for like $250. And then I saw it for like $300 just for the palette alone. Now, I feel like, yes, I do agree with a lot of the customers on Colourpop that are saying, hey, you know, so things don't go, you know, go out so fast. I feel like there should be a limit. Yes, there should be a limit. You shouldn't be able to get 4 palettes or 6 palettes when you're checking out. It should only be 1 palette per customer, and that should be it. Because that, to me, that's the fair thing. At MAC, we did used to do that. We used to say, oh, only 1 per customer. Like, you know, when, I forget what collection. I think it was a Selena collection. Yeah, Selena collection came out and everyone was freaking out over it. 1 per customer, because that's, you know, the fair thing to do. So I do agree with that. But my thoughts on, is it worth paying $250 for on, you know, a site? I like the palette. Do I think the palette's worth $250? No, gosh no. And that's the whole point of Colourpop Cosmetics, is because it's affordable, it's good and it's affordable. But if they were, you know, Pat McGrath or, you know, any, you know, Chanel, then yeah, it would be different. It would be more expensive. However, I can't see myself paying $250 for this. Like, seriously? Like, I mean, it's a good palette. However, guys, don't get ripped off. Like, and the people that are doing this, that's really sad that you guys are doing this. Like, sorry, but it's messed up, you know. Anywho. But if you are a collector and you're like, hey, I really, really need this, then pay the $250. I get it. If you're not going to use it, if you're not into makeup, you just want it to, like, you have a whole bunch of Hocus Pocus shit at your house, you want it, then I would grab it. However, I just don't understand how people are out here paying that much money for a palette. So, yeah. Overall, was it a good collection? Yeah, I feel like it was a good collection. I feel like they definitely didn't disappoint. Packaging is all over. I mean, literally inside the boxes, everywhere. The names, dead on, you know? Oh, I thought this was so funny too. I feel like, and this is one of my favorite shades, but it's called Yabos. This one right here. That was epic. So Colourpop and their team definitely did go in on this, and as far as like names, everything, I feel like they really did do a great job. The only thing that I would say is the lashes, you know, maybe Sarah could have been a little bit more dramatic. And then as far as the lips, Sarah with the darker color. Sexy Sarah. That's all I want to see. But other than that, I feel like it was a good collection. I felt like it was really, really good collection. And yeah, if you guys, I don't know if they're going to restock it. It's kind of weird because like when you go on their website, it's still there and it says like sign up, but then they're saying they're not going to restock it. So I really don't know. But if they do, you know, definitely you guys, you know, look at some videos. I've seen a lot of other YouTubers do it. I've seen people swatch it. I like it. I mean, personally, I really do. I've actually been using Hello Salem for just like an everyday color. So I have that on my eyes right now. Yeah, so those are my thoughts. Stay tuned. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. I'm super excited. I have amazing things happening this month. So many things I'm grateful for. Like, I just got some amazing news and I cannot wait to share with you guys exactly what it is. And I have some other videos. I have some videos with some influencers coming up as well. A pretty big one that you guys, a lot of people follow actually. And I love him. He just is very real and amazing, and I'm excited. I'm excited to film. I don't know what I'm going to do more on my channel. I know I said I was going to film like every week. It's kind of hard though because I'm like wanting to do content for Instagram and then I'm wanting to do this. And then to be honest with you, my whole filming setup, this whole thing is like completely different. And then I finally figured it out today and I'm so excited. And my husband helped me out and was like, I already told you. And I'm like, oh yeah, you were right. You're right. So anywho, he's always right. But yeah, I will be doing definitely more videos. But again, like and subscribe. Comment below. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at The Brush Buzz. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.